Hey, what's going on, guys? Homme here, and today is Sunday, and as you guys know, it's another weekly fragrance rotation video. And welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, what I do is I make fragrance related content such as unboxings, first impressions, reviews, weekly fragrance rotation videos like this one. And if any of that stuff interests you at all, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. But let's not waste any time and see what I've been wearing throughout the week. All right, guys, so start off the week on Sunday as we always do in these weekly fragrance rotation videos. On Sunday, I was actually just relaxing at home. Didn't really do much on that day that I recall. And a fragrance I put out is one of my favorite fragrances for just relaxing at home. I also recently featured this in my top 5 favorite quarantine fragrances I've been wearing. So you guys might know what this is. And it's from the house of Christian Dior, and it's Dior Homme. I absolutely love this fragrance just when I'm chilling at home, just relaxing. Just that iris note in here, just so pleasant to my nose, guys. And it's just so beautifully blended in my opinion. And if you guys don't know, this kind of gives off like a lipsticky kind of vibe if you never got your nose on it, but it's done in such a perfect masculine way in my opinion. And yeah, that's what I pulled out on Sunday. I actually went with 3 sprays and I did not get any compliments, probably because I wasn't really around anyone. I was just chilling at home. But yeah, that's what I wore on Sunday is Dior Homme. Let's go on over to Monday now. All right, guys, so on Monday, it wasn't the hottest day, and it was also raining all day long, but I was actually pretty much at work all day as well on Monday. So I actually pulled out one of my favorite fragrances to wear on a wet, kind of cooler spring, fall kind of day. And that fragrance is actually Lalique Encre Noire à l'extrême. And let me tell you guys, this is just such a dark, like what I get from it is a lot of vetiver, like a wet, earthy vetiver in here. And it just works perfect on those colder, rainy days. And I think, I mean, this is a perfect fragrance just for like the winter and fall, but I believe it also works in the spring too. Like I said, when it's raining outside, a little bit cooler, it would not work at all in the hotter days at all. It is very, very strong in my opinion also. But yeah, I just absolutely love this. Now, to be honest though, when I first got this, there was something kind of throwing me off about it, but I don't know, maybe my nose just kind of got used to it, and I absolutely love this fragrance now. And I'm going to be sad when I have to put it away here in the upcoming hotter spring days and summer, because this will not work out in summer at all. But yeah, that's what I wore to work on Monday is Lalique Encre Noire à l'extrême. Let's go on over to Tuesday now. All right, guys, so on Tuesday, I was also at work all day, and I actually put out pretty much a powerhouse in the fragrance community, and it's very, very popular. And the fragrance I put out for work on Tuesday is actually our Mauve Club de Nuit Intense Man. Now this stuff here, I mean, it gets a lot of hate, but a lot of people love it as well. It is a clone of Creed's Aventus, which is definitely true. It does smell very, very similar to Creed's Aventus, guys. Just not as well blended in my opinion. It's very, very synthetic, but I definitely do not hate this fragrance at all. It's actually, I mean, it does a good job on what it's supposed to do by mocking Creed's Aventus. So what I've been usually doing, I do own Creed's Aventus as well, but like going to work and stuff like that, if I want to kind of get that similar vibe, I definitely pull this one out instead of Aventus and just wasting the Aventus. But yeah, I went with 3 sprays on this. Did not get any compliments, unfortunately. But I mean, everyone's wearing masks, as you guys all know, so it's obviously harder to pick up fragrances in the air, which is kind of, I mean, it kind of stinks, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's what I pulled out on Tuesday is Club de Nuit Intense Man. All right, guys, so on Wednesday, I was actually at home. Just pretty much ran some errands and things like that, but nothing really crazy. So yeah, I actually pretty much had a hard time deciding on what I wanted to wear at home. I was just pretty much standing in front of my fragrance collection for a good like 5-10 minutes just deciding on what I wanted to pull out. So I actually put out a fragrance I barely ever wear, and I'm not sure why after wearing it on Wednesday. And it's from the house of Chanel, and it's actually Allure Homme Sport à l'extrême. Now, for some reason, I have not reached for this fragrance in quite a long time. But after wearing it on Wednesday, guys, I just fell in love with this fragrance, to be honest with you. It is the most versatile fragrance ever, in my opinion. Well, maybe not ever, but it is very, very versatile, probably in the top 5. I mean, it has a great mandarin note in the top, which is perfect for like the warmer months. It was actually getting warmer here in Ohio, I think, on Wednesday. I think it was like in maybe the 70s, I believe. But yeah, and it also has a bunch of tonka bean, which is definitely noticed in this fragrance, guys. and it just smells incredible. And Chanel's always have some of the best blended fragrances in my opinion as well. But yeah, I went with 3 sprays on this. This stuff is pretty strong. In my opinion, this smells a lot better in the air than actually up close, like sniffing it, like on your arm or right now. But yeah, I did not get, actually no, never mind. I did get a comment on this, guys, from my girlfriend. She was like, I walked by her, she was chilling, we were just chilling together, but I walked by her and she's like, wow, you smell great. That's Allure on Sport Extreme, isn't it? I was like, wow, yeah, it is. And she has actually a pretty good nose for picking this out, which I haven't worn in a long time, so I was kind of shocked that she knew what I was wearing. But yeah, that's what I pulled out on Wednesday for just chilling at home, is Chanel's Allure Homme Sport Extreme. All right, so on Thursday, I was also at work all day long. It was also a warmer day on Thursday, in the 70s, I believe. So I actually pulled out a fragrance that is pretty new to me. I haven't got to wear it that much, so I wanted to pull this out on a warm day. And that fragrance is actually Mancera's Cedrat. Guys, when I tell you, this, just smelled it from the cap, is unbelievable. It has such a natural, fruity smell, like pineapples, lemon, and it's just fantastic, guys. A lot of people compare this to Creed's Aventus as well, but I don't get the similarities pretty much at all, maybe like 5%. But it is a totally unique masterpiece from the house of Mancera, and they've done such a perfect job, guys. Now, actually, I think I got this pretty much around a month ago, I believe. Now, when I first got this, I was like, wow, this is not really performing the performance was not what I would expect from a Mancera, especially being an eau de parfum as well. It just was not lasting or projecting that good. But guys, after about a month letting this thing sit and like mature and marinate, this thing just got so much more potent after wearing it on Thursday, guys. It just, so good. I was getting whiffs of this like 6 hours into my day, and it was just doing such a good job in the performance category, guys. But yeah, this is such a phenomenal fragrance in my opinion, and I'm definitely glad to have this in my collection. I went with also 3 sprays around my neck. Did not get any compliments, unfortunately, but yeah, that's what I wore on Thursday to work, is a Mancera Cedrat. All right, guys, so on Friday, I was at work as well all day long. It was also a warm day in the 70s. It's pretty much been in the 70s a lot here lately in Ohio, finally. But yeah, so since it was a little bit warmer, I wanted to pull out another pretty much fresh fragrance out of my collection. And that fragrance is actually Burberry's Mr. Burberry Indigo, guys. Now, this is an amazing minty fragrance, which works perfect on a hotter spring, summer day, in my opinion. And yeah, I just love the mint in this, guys. Actually, when I was standing in front of my collection, I was like, you know, I want to like pull out a minty kind of fragrance. And I don't really wear this that much either. But yeah, I just pulled this out. And this thing, honestly, guys, you can get it pretty cheap, I believe. And this thing actually performs amazing for like a fresh, citrusy kind of fragrance, in my opinion, guys. I went also with 3 sprays around my neck. Unfortunately, did not get any comments either on this fragrance. But yeah, like throughout the whole day at work, guys, just walking around, moving around, I was getting a bunch of whiffs of this stuff. And every time I would, it would just put a smile on my face, guys. Just the mint in this is just phenomenal. Yeah, you cannot beat this. But yeah, that's what I pulled out on Friday, is Mr. Burberry's Indigo. All right, guys, so on the last day, Saturday, I actually pulled out a heavy hitter. And on Saturday, I was at home and didn't work or anything like that, but I did go out for a little while around the malls and stuff, since the malls have just reopened, sorta, here in Ohio. I mean, a lot of stuff's still closed, but I just want to go check it out, see what's going on, see what's opening, maybe smell some fragrances if I could. But yeah, the fragrance I pulled out is the king. You guys all know Creed's Aventus. I absolutely love this fragrance since getting it in my collection. And yeah, I love wearing this at least once a week. This gives me such I don't know, guys, this puts me in a better mood as well every time I pull this out. But yeah, I just went pretty much around the malls, try to smell some fragrances, see what was open. Pretty much the only thing around me that was open was Dillard's, and with the Dillard's, there's no one really working in the men's fragrance section. They didn't really have any testers that you can spray or anything like that, since they probably don't want a bunch of people like picking them up, and obviously the corona and stuff going around. But yeah, I pulled out Creed's Aventus. I went with actually 5 sprays, so I did go a little heavy on the trigger. Usually I go 3, as you guys know, but I went with 5 sprays. I did get one comment from my girlfriend at home, actually. She was like walking in a room that I was in like probably 10 minutes ago. She's like, wow, you smell absolutely incredible. And yeah, she absolutely loves Creed's Aventus. I mean, a lot of people do. It does deserve the hype in my opinion. It was pretty much, I mean, it pretty much made the fragrance community back in 2010. And this thing just set so many, like it just, I don't know guys. It just did so much for the fragrance community. But yeah, that's what I put out on Saturday is Creed's Aventus. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to wrap my weekly fragrance rotation up. If you guys liked it, please give it a like, subscribe if you guys have not, and also comment down below what kind of fragrances you guys have been wearing throughout the week. I'm very curious to know. But yeah guys, that's pretty much going to do it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care everybody.